So let's get underway, guys. Can TNT finish this one as a 2-0, or are Hi5 going to bounce back in and try and claim victory once again? Over on the blue side, we have TNT, Crazy Jack on Moradin, FJ on Tyrande, Morpheus on Kel'Thas, LJ on the Sylvanas, and you on Tassadar. Over on the red side, we have Hi5, Enki on Li Ming, Moonlight on Karazim, Olim Amok on the Faustad, Comatose on Johanna, and Grimskull on that Zagara. Owl comes down to scout out, and Hi5 are going to try and minion block here for maximum effectiveness on the rotations. They've been seen doing this though, so I think what's going to happen is there's going to be a cheese while the minions are being blocked, and that first floor is actually going to go down. Not the first floor, the first tower is going to go down there. Really nicely done from TNT right there, to be able to predict that one and say, like, right, they're blocking minions, we're going to just force this tower straight away. Zagara heading down to bottom lane. It's going to be Tassadar against him there, and we're going to see teams rotate between middle and top as 4 players. So both teams just starting out to rotate here. 4 members from both teams in the top lane. Dwarf toss away by the Moradin. Tassadar versus Zagara in the bottom. Zagara doing quite a lot of damage to Tassadar, forcing him away. Tassadar going to get progressively stronger in that lane as he gets his healing talents, and then Zagara won't be able to do too much against him. Both teams pretty even on this rotation. Slight XP advantage for TNT because they took that tower down. Comatose just waiting in the wings here for to come in and help clear these minions. Both teams trying to clear once again. And Hi5 actually take a little bit of a lead here on this rotation. Looks like, oh, they're actually not. They didn't clear that last minion. So minion of XP lost, nonetheless. It looks like TNT actually lost 1 minion up in the top lane. TNT engaging here right now. There's a mark with the Lunar Blaze onto the Karazim with the Flame Bomber. He gets taken down pretty low. Tyrande taken pretty low herself though right now. Then again, there's a KT damage with the bombs. So strong right now. KT pretty much should be banned or picked first time every game in this meta, considering his strength. Zagara doing really well against this Tassadar in the bottom lane. A lot of times Tassadar will come out on top in this lane, so Zagara being played really well here by Grimskull. 4-man rotation, still operating between the middle and the top lanes. Level 4 about to come in for Hi5. There we go. Both teams smack bank even on XP right now. A little bit of a gank in the bottom lane. Zagara getting away from that one. Tassadar pretty low, forcing it to base. Moradin is going to take his lane from him. There's a stun as well by Moradin. KT on his way down as well to the bottom lane. So 4-man rotation in favour of Hi5 right now. They're actually going to start cheesing this top tower a little bit. Going to just take this one down before backing away. Out rotation right there, doing a similar thing as what was done to them earlier. They realised they could have a good few seconds of just taking that turret for free pretty much, and that's what they choose to do. Rotating back towards the mid lane now, looking for an engagement. Faustad throwing quite a lot of damage down there onto Moradin, but once again he's Moradin, so he's just going to tank that one up. Going to start to heal very shortly with his passive healing, which is when he's out of combat for a few seconds, he's going to start rapidly regaining HP. Both teams equal on XP here right now. A little bit of a push in the bottom lane actually. 3 players from TNT trying to push Zagara down here. Zagara just coming out, trying to poke a little bit. Hi5 in the middle for the most part with the rest of their players. Both teams pretty much have enough gems to pay. They need like 2 or 3 gems each, and then they can get payments down. So we'll have to see who gets the first payment in here, and who's going to hit level 7 first pretty much. Few members down at the bottom lane. Contestation of this top point as well. Comatose trying to pay him 36 gems there. He gets the payment in really nice. Zagara also trying to get a payment and drops the Roaches and the Hydralisk that's helping pay. 2 more need to be paid on the side of Hi5, and 7 more need to be paid on the side of TNT right now. Tastar in that bottom lane soaking still while 5 members of Hi5 are up here. They're going to get a payment, and no, there's the hour to stop it and the bomb. Komato's just trying to be a frontliner to stop this poke coming in, but takes quite a lot of damage himself. Has to be careful he doesn't overextend here. Team is going to pay. Oh, and it looks like TNT are going to pay here. And blue web weavers are spawning, guys. Ooh, really nice damage onto the task there. There's a follow-up stun onto Zagara as well. Johanna comes there to help clear the wave, and web weavers are dropping any second here. So we'll have to see how Hi5 choose to defend this one. Lunar Blaze doesn't hit on anyone. Muradin now taking really low. Gets a protective shield. He's going to go down anyway, and that's resets onto Hi5 right there with that Li Ming. That kill was really nice just before the web weavers landed. A little bit eager on the side of TNT right there. Hi5 just managing to get that kill to stop these web weavers pushing in to their full advantage, so to speak, if there was 5 members still up. Top lane now going to be pushing into this gate. Faustad taking a lot of damage there. Protective shield lands on him, dashes over the gate eventually. Li Ming poking away with her arcane abilities. That arcane ball and missiles. Faustad still very low in this backline. Got to be careful he doesn't walk into some spells there. Kaiser trying to heal him up. Johanna using her unstoppable to get away from that one. Mark did go down onto her, but she wasn't taken down due to how tanky she is. Zagara is in the bottom lane for Hi5, helping clear that, but this top lane fort may be taken right now. So top lane 4 has gone down for TNT. TNT, that is the lane they want to push, because that's the lane that the boss is. That's the lane it's going to be easiest to end the game down later on in the match. And well, Hi5, they only need 2 gems to pay right now. We could most probably see a payment. There we go, Comatose paying those last 2 in. XP pretty much even, to be honest, for the most part, considering that there's a 4 advantage for TNT right now. Maybe Hi5 will get back in this one with this push. Both teams pretty close to level 10. We'll probably see fights when these heroic abilities come into play. So 4 members from TNT up in the top lane, going to start defending this straight away. On the other side, 4 members from Hi5, 3 members from no, 5 members from Hi5, sorry. Moving in at the bottom lane, they're saying, alright, if you got loads of players in the top, we're just going to push bottom. This is like the furthest away from you guys as we can be, pretty much. So we're going to get as much free reign as we can down here, compared to, say, the middle lane. And they're trying to get level 10. Both teams so close to level 10 right here. So close. Level 10, there we go for Hi5, but TNT going to get level 10 themselves. There we go, heroics for both teams right now. Is there going to be a flank? KT and Tassan moving the way down here. Muradin looking for an engage, stuns the Faustad. Komato's going in as Johanna, pulling Sylvanas and Tarandian with the condemn. There's a Phoenix drop in. And, well, Hi5 just dance around the edge of that Phoenix. No real problems coming from that. Avatar, Phoenix, and Wailing Arrow all popped on the side of TNT, whereas Hi5, they actually have all of the heroics still available right now. So maybe we'll see a play very shortly here. Both teams are bang even on 47 gems actually, so very close for both teams to be able to pay right now. Looks like Hi5 trying to pay in the top lane. Siege camp being taken by TNT right now. TNT only need 5 more. Both teams only need 5 more gems right now. There is a bruiser camp pushing in the middle lane in favour of TNT. Hi5 gonna need to defend that one at the same time that they're trying to defend the turn-ins. Oh, and it's so close right now. It looks like TNT may just get this payment in. Will they? Will they not? So close. So close right here, guys. Both teams trying to pay in those final gems. Tassar having to use his E to get out, and Tassar actually has 21 gems on him. There's a blessed shield. He uses shield to protect himself. If I was going down with that mark and bombs, so strong this KT and Tarandi combo. So much damage with the 30% extra damage from the gravity lapse and the mark damage. So much single target damage on squishy heroes, and there we go. TNT managing to pay here as well. A lot of minions actually up here in the top wave as well. maybe they will go and clear that first. Looks like they are going to. They don't want to miss out on that XP. Hi5 just in the middle of the map right now with 4 members. Faustad is at the base, looking to come and join his team any second. Both teams are even on XP, but structural advantage on the side of TNT. Hi5, 4 members in the bottom lane, going to begin to clear these web weavers here. TNT moving in to take this middle fort with that middle web weaver. Top will also be pushing this whole time. We have to keep our eye on that so that we see if that goes to take a keep. It looked like Zagara was going to do an aggressive flank there, maybe look for a Maul, but doesn't land anything. Stun goes on to Johanna, but she unstoppable it. There's the Maul, gets KT inside. It's going to be quite important because he's the main damage dealer. There's a really nice 4-man silence with that Wailing Arrow. There's the Starfall and Phoenix. That's so much AoE damage going down, and the zone potential is unreal. Faustad using a Gust a little bit weirdly there, I'm going to be honest. I don't know whether he was trying to like disengage his team, or I don't really feel like he needed to use the Gust because TNT were already backing away. Looks like they may have got a kill as well on the Muradin, maybe. But, oh well. So, top lane pushing in for TNT as well. TNT going to manage to take this top tower down as well. Maybe the gate is down at the very least. TNT rotating onto the bottom lane, going to help take this fort down with Sylvanas' passive. They have the 13 advantage now, so they're going to look to fight as soon as possible, really. In the hand Hi5, they need to just soak up to level 13 and then get a payment in themselves. They've got Faustad, who's probably going to soak this top lane solo and just fly in whenever he is needed. Hi5 also beginning this hard camp right now. So TNT, they don't have enough gems to pay. They need like another 40 gems, so it's quite a lot to soak. So Hi5 just choosing to take this hard camp because they know they can sort of stay out of the lanes for a minute or so. There's going to be no pressure from a payment. This way the waves will start to push back towards them. In the other lanes it's easier soak. You don't have to go too aggressive. They've now got 13. They make some counterplay off this. Let's see if they look for an engagement now while they're on the same talent tier as their opponents. Hi5 moving up to the top side of the map. No Blessed Shield and no more, whereas all heroics are up on the other side, which is on TNT. 25 seconds on Blessed Shield, 10 seconds on more. So not too long till all the heroics are up. To see if there's going to be an engagement very soon here. Faustad trying to make his payment in the bottom lane. Looks like he's going to take it. There we go. Hi5 just getting a payment in now. It's just what they needed. They want to start now taking these outer forts that TNT have already claimed and start to get some counter tempo. Start to get an XP lead themselves if they can do. They're about half a level of XP still behind in this one at the moment. Johanna looking for an engage, gets stunned by the Muradin. Really nice Lunar Blaze is there to stop Looming and Zagara getting off extra poke for a few seconds. Gust goes down to isolate the Muradin up there, but there's a Phoenix, there's a Wailing Arrow as well, and it looks like Hi5 maybe in a little bit of trouble here actually, forcing to disengage a little bit. Starfall drops as well, Maul lands onto Muradin, but it's not really the target you want to be Mauring. Hi5 not managing to get anything there, and a bit unfortunate considering that their web weavers are pushing in as well. Only getting the gate up in this top lane. Johanna actually getting caught here. Has to use her unstoppable to walk out of that one. Really nice poke from the Faustad boomerang actually, but overall it looks like, well, TNT are coming out a bit on top of this considering that they have web weavers pushing against them. They've cleared the top lane. They're going to lose mid it looks like, or just about lose mid. Bottom lane still pushing against them, but they'll be able to clear that quite soon. So they got bottom. Hi5 got bottom, and they're going to take mid as well. So 2 forts out of 3, not too bad, I guess overall. XP pretty much bang on even right now. There we go. That's that mid fort going down. TNT just need to pick up these gems in the bottom lane. See how much they have now. Maybe they'll be a bit closer to paying. So they're about they're about 15 gems off paying. There's an engagement here, but there's only 3 members from TNT up here, but there's the Gust to disengage once again, and I feel like these Gusts are being used at times when it's not really appropriate to use Gust here. Why are you Gusting 3 members away from a 5-man team? Like, really, that was a time for Hi5 to make a play. They could see that there was Tassadar and another player down in the bottom lane. So they should have been looking to take a 5 versus 3. TNT looking to take level 16 and to pay once again. Both teams actually only need about 5 gems here to pay, so could see a fight here happening very shortly. Muradin diving in, tries to land onto the Li Ming, misses his stun, so does Tyrande. Gonna have to back out a little bit here. Both teams level 15. Bless Shield lands onto Sylvanas, and that's a lot of damage actually. Starfall goes down onto the backline, followed by some stuns and silences. There's some firebombs going off. More does land onto 2 members though, just to save Hi5. There's a Phoenix as well. Muradin diving in really ham there, but he actually lands a stun onto Faustad. Faustad goes down, and that's a kill advantage over to TNT right here. Li Ming almost got the resets. If she'd have got one kill there, that could have gone very differently, because the resets would have been able to help her take down the other members of TNT, who were all half HP or less, which is sort of prime pickings for Li Ming. They need one more person to pay. I think it's Muradin they need to pay. They are level 16 on the side of TNT. Hi5 on the other hand, they're gonna bit of creep up here just to make sure that no one sneaks that boss. But yeah, Hi5, they need to get 16 as quickly as possible and look to defend with this. Bruiser camp has been taken, and so is the blue web weavers. So TNT gonna have a really nice push here now. Let's see where they try to go with this one. Maybe force this top lane, as we were saying, normally the best lane to be pushing on this map. Especially with this really big wave building up at bottom as well. And that's going to build up again because these minions are going to wait. Yeah, look, these minions are going to hit, and then there's going to be spiders. That's going to be an absolute huge wave at bottom. Yeah, there we go. Grimskull is going to start defending this straight away. Hi5 see the risk of that one. So Hi5 going to clear bottom and mid, it looks like, and leave this top one to steadily push in. 16 for both teams here. Muradin looking for a little bit of a flank, but tries to hammer Johanna. She has her Unstoppable available. She walks around the other way, gets Lunar Blazed, but no follow-up at all. And, well, Webweaver's still pushing in here, guys. Hi5 choosing to all base. Going to just try and desperately defend their keeps now. But TNT, they're moving into this top lane. They're going to try and take down these walls to give them more space to move and kite. And here we go, Sylvanas passive onto the fort, onto the keep, I should say. And that's going to go down very quickly right now. Keep down. Once again, a Gust not really in a good position. There's a Wailing Arrow. Doesn't actually hit anyone. More misses everyone. There's a Starfall and Phoenix combination. There's Kel'Thas going down. Hi5, that could just be what they needed. Zagara getting palmed, but it's a little bit wasted right now. Oh, and there is an Owl smacking Zagara straight in the face. 1 for 1 and the keep, so TNT come out on top in that fight. Owl just making that pretty much hashtag worth right there for TNT. Otherwise, it was a bit of a fair trade-off, losing one player to get a keep. We have to be careful again now, though. Well, TNT have to be careful, I should say, because Hi5 have the potential to pay. They're only 3/4 of a level behind. Maybe they will be able to win a fight with Webweavers. Hi5 going to take this hard camp. TNT taking the siege camp at the bottom. Boss is in play. No one's attempted to take the boss so far in this game. But as we said, if this is the reason why teams want to push the top lane on Team of the Spider Queen, because at any point now, if TNT win a fight where they say they don't lose anyone and they get 2 kills, right? They can just take that boss without any contestation whatsoever. And that boss is going to walk all the way down. Oh shit, no fucking keeps. Straight to the core. There we go. That's the easiest way for them to win right now. And that's why teams will push the boss lane early in the game, to make sure that if they do win a fight, they have that ability to pretty much guarantee a victor. Teams position himself around at this top side of the map. Faustad being forced to fly to bottom. Zagara may find himself a little bit caught out here now. Faustad has just flown to the bottom lane, so Faustad cannot fly up here to the top right now. So TNT, excellent call right now. They've just said, shit, we've just seen Faustad fly. He's got no gust, guys. Take this boss. Hi5 going to have to try and contest this one, but Faustad's nowhere in sight. There's Tassadar Force Wall to help secure it as well. And there is a boss on the side of TNT. Hi5 managed to get a payment in though, so it's going to give a little bit of counter pressure. TNT may look to just end this one here though. They're going to go straight in on this core, it looks like. They're going to have to clear these web weavers as soon as they spawn, because they're going to spawn at the foot of this boss. I mean, if they just burst it as a 5, it shouldn't be too much of an issue for them, and that boss is going to begin to start going in on that core. It's 19 minutes, guys, so boss is reasonably healthy. A little bit taken down already. Muradin coming in straight behind. There's a Gust, maybe a little bit early, not too sure about that one. Faustad gets cleansed out of the stun, and, well, the core shield is starting to go down. Boss at half HP. There's a Starfall. More lands on 2 members right now. Muradin taken very, very low. He's just trying to nuke the core, though. And all members of TNT just nuking the core right now, guys. They're doing as much damage as they can. TNT are trying to do this one. On the other side, Hi5 are trying to get resets to trying to defend the core with the... There's 7% left. This Tassadar going to do it. He's so low. The core is so low. It's 2%, guys. 2% on this core. Tassadar trying to do everything he can. The core is on 2%, and Hi5 managed to get the ace. They're going to go straight down the middle of the map right now, guys. They're going to try and end the game themselves. Oh my god, 2% core TNT almost claiming the victory. They're already 1-0 up in this series. Whew. That was absolutely intense right there, guys. Tassadar not quite managing to get that last WQ down. And Hi5 are coming back, guys. Hi5 have won this game with a 2% core. I don't really think there's any way whatsoever that TNT can defend this one. And they must be so tilted right now, because they're 2% away from winning the cup. There's the Mighty Gust as well. Hi5 going to take this game, guys. 2%, guys. Oh my days. And we're going to a game 3 in this best of 3 series.